This week's DRM Not Included in F5 Live is proudly powered by Amazon Prime. You know you get free shipping, but you get a whole lot more, like free music with Amazon Prime Music, free TV, movies, and documentaries with Amazon Prime Video, free games, and a free Twitch subscription, which you can use to help support us here at PLUGHITZ Live, with Amazon Prime Gaming, and a whole lot more. And to learn more about the features that are available, quick links to those features, a 30-day free trial, and more, you can go to f5live.tv/prime. So, over the years, the Xbox brand has meant different things to different people. To Steve Balmer, it meant the center of your living room entertainment experience. To Satya Nadella, it means a great place to connect to the cloud. But we'll talk about Steve Ballmer in particular here, because during the entertainment push, Xbox Entertainment Studios was born to complement Xbox Game Studios. And under the Entertainment Studios, a number of projects were announced. The first was an Atari documentary, which was fully produced and released to the public. But the most exciting one was a Halo TV series. Totally within the Halo universe, it was going to be a live-action series with big names attached to direct and produce. No footage was shown in the early days because it hadn't gone into production yet, but it has also been in production hell over the last couple of years, because that project was announced in 2013. If you're keeping track, this is the end of 2021, and we still do not have a Halo TV series. In that time, Xbox Entertainment Studios was disbanded. And some of the projects that they were working on were discarded completely, but not Halo. This project has gone through several iterations. At one point, I think Steven Spielberg was attached to the project. Everything has been thrown at this, and nothing has come of it. They've had multiple release partners. If I remember correctly, it was supposed to come out on Netflix at one point. Nope. Here we are, the end of 2021, and we have 17 seconds of video. This is the closest we've gotten to anything. And the new launch partner is Paramount Plus. The TV series is supposed to launch 2022. That could be January 1st or December 31st. So it's a wide launch window. And we have a total of 17 seconds of video, which we have on the website if you want to see those 17 seconds. Basically, it is just close-ups of Master Chief with Cortana speaking in the background, welcoming him. So we have a couple of people that we know that are attached. The most important for me is that Jen Taylor is coming back as Cortana. It would be real weird to have somebody else, at this point, it would be real weird to have somebody else voice Cortana, because she has voiced her in the games, on the Windows Phone, in Windows 10, on speakers, in TV ads. Anywhere Cortana has existed, it has always been Jen Taylor. And it will continue to be Jen Taylor in the TV series, confirmed. So that is pretty exciting. I don't know. I think because the new game is also now coming out in 2022, because it had its own production delays, and 343 made the decision, right, to go back to our previous topic, 343 made the decision to push the game rather than to release garbage. The full game will come out in 2022, seemingly alongside the TV series. That seems like great timing to me.
Yeah, it does. I mean, I guess it'll be a renaissance for Halo.
Yeah, exactly. All kinds of new stuff coming to the Halo universe all in 2022. That seems like a great accident.
this
because
is a coup for
it's
Paramount
definitely an
Plus,
accident. Yeah, absolutely.
because Paramount Plus, I mean, first of all, uh, did we cover the fact that they massively offended everybody outside of the United States and maybe Canada last week, where because they there you can't get Paramount Plus in other countries right now.
Right.
And Star Trek Discovery, they decided to pull it from Netflix so that people in the UK and other places where they were expecting to see Star Trek Discovery now are going to have to wait until Paramount Plus comes out in their countries, and it's not coming to every country that was getting it on Netflix. Although I think they may allow some Netflixes to get it, but not a lot of countries are basically they are not able to watch Star Trek Discovery, even though season 4 just started last week. They can't watch now. In the
Oh.
United States, we can, and in Canada, I think they have Space Channel or some channel that runs it. But anyway, so
Oh.
but the reasoning is Paramount Plus wants, after annoying people in other countries, uh, they want to launch in those countries. So
Sure.
they need something besides Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
There's really not a lot of fantastic content on Paramount Plus if you don't like Star Trek or beyond
Survivor.
Star Trek stuff. Oh,
If you
okay.
if you don't like Star Trek and Survivor and the Housewives series, you're pretty much stuck.
Right. I mean it's I have used it to watch some CBS shows that I could otherwise have watched on CBS. So, because I have a Paramount Plus membership, because it was
Or
pretty
on
cheap
demand.
for a year. Yeah. Uh, and I want to watch the Star Trek shows, so I
Right.
have enjoyed it for that. But yeah, it is
That's
not.
that's
I
been
mean,
enough for me to have it, but I know
right?
that's not everybody. Which, by the
Yeah.
way,
Yeah.
Prodigy, I'm really enjoying the kids show.
I gotta get. Yeah, I started watching an episode of it, and it seemed boring. I gotta try and finish watching it.
The first
It.
episode really is a bit weird and slow, but
eh,
once they get on Janeway's ship, the show really takes off.
All right, I will have to
It's
catch
cute,
up on. I'm
it's cute, and it's funny. It's it's not going to be Next Generation. It's a kids
well,
show. It's Nickelodeon, right?
yes, I would like
But
it to be Lower
it's fun.
Decks, but I guess you can't ask that from a kid show. I really
Yeah,
enjoy the Lower Decks. I mean,
I
Lower
do
Decks is
too.
fantastic.
I do
I
too.
love I love Lower Decks. So the between Lower Decks and Discovery, it's pretty decent. I mean, it's much more compelling than say to watch Peacock. Uh,
Sure.
so yeah, I mean, I I think this is they need more content on more
Yeah.
exclusive content on Paramount Plus. This is exactly the kind of thing that would help them.
Yeah.
So in that respect, good
Internationally
for Paramount
recognized,
Plus.
and internationally loved franchise.
Yeah,
That's what Paramount Plus needs. They've got Star Trek, which is that, but it can't just be that. It's the reason why Peacock has struggled, right? It can't just be The Office.
right. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, you have to build up a good library of content. I mean, as we've talked about in the past, Netflix just keeps piling it on.
Yeah.
I'm now watching more Netflix than I think I ever have before. I've just been binge like while I'm working on late nights, or whatever. I'm just binge watching stuff while I
Yep.
work. I'm almost done with Cowboy Bebop, with the new
Okay.
Cowboy Bebop show that just launched on Friday. I mean, it's okay. I mean,
I
I wouldn't
I
say
ex-
it's
I
fantastic.
accidentally watched all of the second season of Tiger King today. It was not my plan.
Uh, yeah, I haven't watched that. I don't know. I just felt just wasn't. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I should watch. I haven't watched the first one, the first season.
Okay.
How can they keep having seasons of something that ended up with the person in jail? They get
Um because there's a lot more to it, and there's the possibility of him getting out because it may have all been made up.
Oh, okay.
There's a new trial going on based on the evidence presented in this, because some of the guys may have actually made up the whole thing that got him in jail.
Oh, all right. Well,
And of course,
yeah,
they got to talk about his failed presidential pardon campaign.
yes, yes. Well, that's anyway. Yeah. Anyway. Point being that you need to compete in the streaming game. You need a lot of original content.
Yeah.
Netflix
You have to have a
certainly
hook.
is a leader in that space. Yep. And Paramount Plus, at least they have a claim to fame with being the Star Trek network.
Yeah.
Whereas, what is Peacock's claim to fame? Hey, we're NBC.
The Office. They base their entire existence around having The Office.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any pretending anything else. They have based their entire existence around we have The Office and nobody else does.
Yeah.
Sad story.
We signed up for it for a month to watch Boss Baby 2.
Okay.
That was the reasoning. It was $5. It was like renting Boss Baby. We signed up for it for a month, and then I did watch some other shows on it. There was this show called Dr. Death with Joshua Jackson about a real life doctor who had done some bad things.
Yeah.
But I
American Ninja Warrior Jr. is exclusive to Peacock now, which holds my attention. I really enjoy American Ninja Warrior, particularly the kids version, because oh my god, I can't even imagine being that age and doing the crazy things they're doing, and doing it as a race. Impressive. Anyway, but yeah, it's very little on Peacock, and we've talked a lot about how they haven't quite found their hook. Their only hook is we have The Office, and Paramount Plus has had that same kind of thing. Well, we have Star Trek, and so yeah, I think the timing on this is going to be great as Xbox breathes new life back into Halo. Here we are at the 20th anniversary of Xbox. Halo's coming back to the console in a big new way. Halo's coming to Paramount Plus in a big new way. I think it's a good idea. It's good timing. It finally helps Paramount have something unique. I think it's good all around. Hello, YouTube. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of F5 Live Refreshing Technology. If you did, please subscribe to the channel down below, and of course hit the notification bell, because we know that subscriptions don't mean much on YouTube anymore. If you've got topics that you'd like us to talk about in the future, please comment them down below. And if you'd like to not follow us on YouTube, there's lots of ways that you can follow along with our content by going to PLUGHITZlive.com/subscribe. There you'll see all of our shows and all of the ways that you can watch, listen, and follow along.